Welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Mila Richardson. This week, I'm joining you from Amsterdam. This is home of the World Data Summit that's going on this week. This is a conference where data experts around the world are coming together to discuss the most pressing data issues of our time. And I'm so excited to participate. You know, data is fast becoming the universal language of business. And so for this week's Main Street Macro, we thought we'd give you 3 ways that data is transforming Main Street. Number 1, every company is really now a data company. You see, whether you are a local pizzeria or you're running a multinational company, you are producing data. And increasingly, that data can be used as leverage to make better decisions, to engage with customers, to go into new markets. And in fact, the pandemic has only increased the value of data from companies. What we're seeing is a revolution and an evolution of data's usage in the business community. Now, that doesn't mean that all data is good. In fact, a lot of this conference will be about discussing the pitfalls of data and how data can have all kinds of biases. But I will argue that if you can harness that data, harness those pitfalls, and really transform it into insights, you have a valuable commodity that is a universal language and can improve business outcomes. Now, the second reason that data is helpful is it really helps in a complex world. You see, we live in a world that has so many elements right now, whether it's inflation, geopolitics, macro issues, recession fears, labor shortages, labor markets too tight, labor markets too loose. What does it all mean? And then wages. Am I getting paid enough for the work I do? All of these questions can be answered with data, and transparency of that data will only help illuminate more an increasingly complex world. Main Street needs that kind of transparency in order to stay vital and to keep up with all the changes that we're seeing across the globe. The third thing data can do is produce better outcomes. And this is what makes me hopeful about data's place in the business community. You see, now more than ever before, we are seeing seismic changes in the workplace when it comes to what employees want from their employers, when it comes to hybrid work, when it comes to the necessity of skills and skills adaptation in a digital world. What data can do is show where the gaps are, for example, in skills or in pay when it comes to men versus women, or, how to engage certain elements of the workforce, who to promote and when, and how to develop talent over a broad spectrum of geographies and skills. Data has that power to really transform not only how we work, but how we live. So as you can see, and as this conference will give life to, data is increasingly important, not just to business, but to Main Street. Thank you for watching the Main Street Macro. For more information on the week ahead, please go to adpri.org.